Welcome to this new video. I'm Alexis Montañez. This time we are going to talk about a culture in 3 different countries. They are Sudan in Africa, Colombia, and the United States of America. Let's start by talking about Sudan, a country in Central Africa. This is a fairly poor country amidst huge and abundant oil fields. What has impoverished Sudan is the war for the ambition of power and health. Many people in this country are forced to abandon it to save their lives. These people migrate to the other neighborhood countries to protect children and women. In Sudan, most of its inhabitants are black. They are sad, boring, hungry, thirsty, ignorant, dirty, violent, dangerous, and resentful people due to the bad luck of having people so corrupt and violent in the government that they are not doing anything good for their nation. As is highly obvious, the people of Sudan are too poor and most of them lack all public services. The Sudanese do not have decent housing, they do not have food, they do not have an education, they do not have a good roads, but they have many weapons and armies to war among themselves. Life in Sudan is quite sad, boring, and dangerous. Now we are going to talk about Colombia. This is a beautiful country in Latin America. Due to its geographical location, it is a privileged country that has beautiful beaches, great landscapes, big cities, small but beautiful towns. Colombia women are beautiful, kind, loving, enthusiastic, smiling, honest, and faithful, and the men are hardworking, kind, sincere, caring, generous, peaceful, joyful, optimistic, perseverating, and they like to study and earn money with sacrifice and effort. Children are restless and mischievous, but innocent and friendly. In Colombia, the best coffee and the best fruits in the world are produced because the land is fertile and humid. Colombian music is varied. There are famous singers and composers. In Colombia, there are also painters and all kinds of artists and varieties recognized around the world. In Colombia, there is also poverty as in Sudan, but this is due to the corruption of the rules. Colombia is the happiest country in the world, and now the most peaceful and secure since armed groups abandon violence. Finally, let's talk about the United States, considered a world power and one of the most populous countries in the world. This is an extremely rich country where the most powerful companies on the planet manage the destination of other countries. In the United States, there is a lot of work and any citizens have many privileges. For this reason, thousands want to go live there every year because it is the land of opportunity and the American dream. In the United States, no one hurts anyone, and although there are problems, love and peace go hand in hand. That is why Americans are smart, kind, enthusiastic, working, agile, legal, honest, strong, attractive, and perfectionist people, but at the same time they have many things that sometimes they do not need, and on the contrary, they harm them. Americans are quite insecure, shy, consumerist, hedonistic, rabid, greedy, weak, lustful, depressive, and selfish. American culture is immensely shocking to the other countries, starting with the absence of violence or armed groups that threaten national security. It is also a country where food, education, transportation, culture, art, musical, natural resources, and above all, technological progress abound. Thank you. See you next time.